the Great Storm event is on. Complete quests, defeat enemies in a solo adventure to earn storm coins and exchange them for pet resources. Not too long ago, we made a couple of videos.
Tired of ads in games too?
Yeah, I really am. The fastest route to the Great Storm boss, one of my better videos, 3 years ago. The event hasn't changed. I also published this one right here about 4 months ago. Lara Croft had come and gone, and we found a pretty good team to beat the Four Mothers Oath final boss in the Great Storm. Right. It's been a minute. It's been a little while since a new pet has been added to the game. I'm a big fan of pets, and I want to talk a little bit about why I think they haven't added a new pet.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
All right, so first of all, there are 10 pets. There are 10. A lot of people say that there should be 15 pets. Why 15 pets? Well, 3 Guild War teams, 3 Grand Arena teams, 3 Clash of Worlds teams. I believe that there are 2 reasons why they have not introduced a new pet. First of all, the driver of revenue for pets as a whole did not work as expected. We all know how portal charges work. You can't really buy portal charges. There are ways you can earn them. You get 1 for free every single day, and doing your daily quests in your guild quests, you can get a portal charge every single day, effectively earning 2 per day. But it didn't used to always be that way. It used to only just be 1 per day. It was a very precious resource. Only 1 per day could be earned, and there was no pay to win. At least initially, there was no pay to win way to get portal charges. The currencies, aside from portal charges, which were designed to bottleneck whale players, which after a certain time period, that bottleneck no longer mattered. The currencies are the pet summoning eggs, which are finite, right? Unless you introduce new pets. Eventually, you get absolute star, all 10 of your pets. You have the currencies of the pet potions and the chaos particles. Pet potions, I don't know if by intention or by accident, pet potions became effectively worthless very, 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 very quickly. Okay, now a lot of you watching are like, well, hey, my pets aren't all max level yet. They will be, and there's nothing else you can do with pet potions aside from spend them occasionally in the secret shop, which happens like once a month, right? And even then, you get like 2 purchases every event, unless you spend emeralds to reset the shop more frequently. And then chaos particles, in my opinion, chaos particles were the big pay-to-win part of this activity, of this whole segment of Hero Wars. Leveling up the unit of pets requires chaos particles, and a lot of them, right? Chaos particles are 7 emeralds per 1 chaos particle. It's a flat rate. It does not scale at all. It's just 7 per 1. And yet, for some reason, this is still considered a very poor, low quality purchase. And it's a mixture of things. It's a mixture of not having nearly enough chaos particles. Maybe if this were like 3 emeralds or 4 emeralds per chaos particle, maybe that would be used more often. But also, just doing 1 adventure per day can reward you a good amount of chaos particles. Now, not everybody is doing Adventure 13 every day. Let's be honest with ourselves, they're not. But if you completed Adventure 13, you can get up to 310 chaos particles, and that, of course, is worth 2,170 emeralds. Why would I spend 2,000 emeralds for 300 chaos particles? 2,100 emeralds. Why would I do that whenever I can just complete more adventures? Now, for whatever reason, this didn't hook. The psychological hook of pay to win didn't work. And again, I think it's just because the sheer quantity of chaos particles that a pet needs compared to the cost of the chaos particle, I think somehow it's too high. And you transpose that, or you compare that, or you put that on a graph next to the relative power level that you gain outside of having the color rank itself. Once you get to Violet, You can patron a pet to a hero. They get the patronage skill, acts as a 5th skill for that hero. It's incredible, right? So it didn't work. It didn't work for some reason. Or maybe it did and they just got bored with it. Maybe they can't come up with any new pet ideas. I could give you some pet ideas. There are a lot of people in the community that have a lot of custom pet ideas. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people in my community that I've banned because all they want to talk about is pet ideas. That's not actually true. There's one person that I banned because I wouldn't talk about their custom pets. Or maybe it's not that they don't have any ideas. Maybe they can't balance the game with more pets. Maybe they cannot figure out how to balance the game as it sits with any additional pets. So for those of you that don't know, pets were added to the game a couple of years ago, and we received a new pet every fall for 3 years. Okay, first we received Axel, then we received Biscuits, and then shortly after that, 4 years. 4 years. Axel, and then Biscuits, and then Chorus, and then Vex. Or maybe it was Vex and then Chorus. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Oliver, Kane, Albus, Fenris, Mara, and Merlin were the initial 6, and then they added 4 over 4 years in the fall. And they didn't add one in 2024, and I do not think that they will add one in 2025 either. For whatever reason, I think they didn't make nearly enough money, so they scrapped the whole thing. I think that it's just not making enough money. It's not making any financial sense to devote any development, any art, any marketing. It's not making enough financial sense for them to do anything with pets. And mobile players, how lucky are you? How lucky are you that pets don't make financial sense? Because if they did make financial sense, if pets did make a lot of money, then Hero Wars Alliance would have pets now also. So linked in the description, we've got a couple of videos breaking down the Great Storm. We've got blog posts on the websites. It's a great event because you don't have to spend anything. How about that? You don't have to spend hardly any resources to do much in the Great Storm. You just don't. You just don't. You can get a ton of the Storm coins without spending a single emerald. I think step 1 to making pets relevant again is to make this event worse. Make this event harder and cost more. Make it so that you cannot complete this event unless you spend between 5 and 10,000 emeralds. Because right now you can complete this event fully, spending 2 to 3 at worst. If you're really bad, if you don't have the right heroes, it only takes 2 to 3,000 emeralds to complete this event. Every aspect of it, like 100%. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. If they made this event more expensive, that would be step 1. That would be step 1. Pets don't make financial sense.